What's going on, everyone? Alex Da Silva, Happy as Larry Group. I hope you are well. And welcome to your daily dose of happiness. And Dougie and Ruby. So as always, if you can hear that little monkey playing around and running around and laughing and joking, well, that's the reason why. I hope you're doing well. We're Thursday today. Wow, it's Thursday. We're getting towards the end of the week and getting to the weekend. Time flies when you're having fun, doesn't it? Even when you're quarantined, you can still have fun. And have you been having fun? How have you been? Let me know on the comments. Comment below. Let me know what the highlight of your week has been. I'd be really interested to find out. Through the last few weeks, they've been very, very interesting. Really, really interesting last few weeks. I've learned a lot about myself, about others, about what we're going on, what's been going on around the world, and the effect that it's been having on us, and the continuous effect, because we still don't know how long this is going to last. It could be 2 weeks, 3 weeks, a month, a few months, who knows? But the reality is, we have to just accept things for what they are. And I've realized through speaking to people, helping others, doing the videos, the incredible comments that have been here, that one of the things we are all seeking is a word which I learned a few years ago when we first opened the business, and Lucy was studying and she actually came across it, and it's called homeostasis. And what that means in simple terms is our body's way of finding stability. And I started to, through the years, started to kind of understand what that means. And it means that for me, and I'm just kind of explaining what it means to me, I'm not kind of going into scientific terms or acronyms. What I've realized what it means to me is that our body, when we go through change, any form of trauma or experiences, what's up, Gary? Good morning. And we go through any form of change, what our body automatically wants and needs to do is to go into homeostasis, is to go back into that place of tranquility and stability. And when something like this happens around the world, and we're experiencing something that has triggered our fight or flight system, it has created panic, it's created a pandemic, it's created a crisis, it's created a possible world recession. There are so many things that this could possibly create. So what that does to us as individuals, it creates change in all different ways, in the mind, in the body, in the spirit. So what the body is trying to do very quickly, and your body's trying to do this continuously and consistently, is to find homeostasis, which is, I've started to learn that it's a place of peace, a place of just calm and steadiness. And the world that we live in continuously, we don't realize that we live under so much stress and anxiety and depression even on a daily basis. Going to work, getting on a train, being stuck in traffic, and all of these things that have been taken away from us. Funnily enough, you would think that there are some who are actually really enjoying it. Me, I'm kind of enjoying this. I'm enjoying the peace. I'm enjoying the quiet. I'm enjoying being at home with my family. I miss my son and my daughter. I spoke to my mum this morning, and it's I miss that connection with people who I truly love. My friends, the people that I do CrossFit with, because we have that community. As all of you know, I'm also in recovery, so that community as well, which is also very strong. But here's the thing. I still have that connection with those people. I have that connection online. I use the tools that I have and turn all of those things into positives, because I've learned that that's what I need to do. That's what I want to do. So by doing things that are going to help me every single day, then I'm in a place where, I'm not imbalanced as much as I normally would be. So I want to to talk about that. It's a really interesting word, homeostasis, and I've been doing something this morning. I've been doing some work, and I actually wrote it down because it's something I want to propose just as part of a little bit of work. And I thought, I'm going to talk about that today, because that's another thing that we need to be aware of. We need to start to become a lot more aware of what our body wants and needs, our mind, our body, our spirit. We need to start connecting with that. And the way to find homeostasis, the easiest and the simplest way, is to connect mind, body, and spirit, which is what we teach, which is what we do, which is what we practice. And we've seen every single person that we've done this with that continuously do, they put these things into practice. Not for a week or 2 weeks or for 30 days or 60 days. We don't do challenges, we do lifestyle changes. So when I talk to you guys, when I do these videos, every single thing I talk about, every single thing I try to teach, every nugget I give you is not to just help you through now. These are things that have been, tried and tested time and time and time again. They've stood the test of time. They've stood wars. They've stood, ancient times. These things, you can trace these practices back to then. So this is not stuff that's new. They are practices that have been forgotten. And now more than ever, I'm starting to see more and more how phenomenal these practices can be for us, but also how much we need them more and more. As we continuously evolve in technology, we cannot afford to lose. Look, she's closing deals already on her little phone. Hello. She's not even on the phone, she's on our hard drive, but she's closing. Look at her. I don't even teach her this stuff. She just picks it up. She's always closing. ABC, people, ABC. So, it's really important for us to continue to have that human connection. And it's so interesting that the continuous topic that keeps coming up is about missing human connection, missing connection with others. And isn't it funny how we take that for granted until something like this happens? So I want people to think about that. The reason why we're feeling imbalanced, the reason we're feeling stressed, and the reason why we're starting to now more than ever is to be able to really put the things that we take for granted into practice and add them into our lifestyles. I think that's important, to be able to really make permanent and effective changes, because it's great to do this for now, but what about moving forward? Are you just going to go back to your old behaviors? Are you just going to go back to, to not speaking to family and friends and parents for weeks because now everyone's okay, then everything is okay? No, we need to use this time now to connect and stay connected, to find the things that we love and chase them more and more, to be able to use this time to just relax and heal, and to really enjoy the moments that we're never going to get again. I've said this before, and I heard it from somebody who's very unusual. Actually, I really like him as an artist, but I never thought it would, I'm not taking this quote for myself, but I heard Kanye West said once, one of the greatest gifts that we never get back that God gave to us is time. And it's so true. One of the most beautiful gifts that we get given, which we never get back, is time. So use this time effectively. What's up, Carl? What's up, Emma? Hope you guys are well. And, use these times effectively. Time, once it goes, it goes. And time you don't get back. So it is really important now, especially now, and moving forward. Put these things into your practice. Use your time wisely for you. I'm not telling anybody what to do, but what I've started to do is I started to prioritize what's important for me. And what's important for me is not going to be important for somebody else, but what is important for you? Are you using that time effectively? And the things that you're doing every day, is it making you feel good? And if it's not, then just tweak it slightly. Don't chase what everybody else is doing. Don't start doing online courses and learning languages. And I've seen stuff, posts on and videos on other, social medias where people are saying, if you're not using your time wisely, if you're not doing this, then you're, basically saying that you're not good enough, and that makes people feel like crap. And if you're already feeling like crap because you've lost your job and you're struggling to pay your bills and you're feeling insecure, you're feeling vulnerable, you're now going down, your mental health is being affected. This is the last thing you need to hear. So the reason I do these videos every day is to show you that what is important to you is what makes you feel good, not what social media tells you. Listening to those people, it's going to work for some, it's not going to work for everybody. But what will work for everybody is happiness, joy, fulfillment. Is feeling content in where you are. And if you're not happy with where you are financially, then start to look at, the grants, the loans, the breaks that we can get now. There are things in place, so there is no reason for people to be worried, for people to be panicked. So utilize the tools and techniques that are available to you, which will help you to stay in homeostasis. It will help you to stay balanced. It will help you to stay in a good place, healthy mind, healthy body, healthy spirit. Go and do some exercise. Enjoy the sun in a healthy way, and make sure that you're continuously following those guidelines. So look, nothing is stopping us permanently from doing things. All we need to do is just making sure that we're doing them responsibly and we're taking the right actions. So look, guys, I just wanted to share that with you. I hope you are well. If you need any help or support around mental health, or if you want me to go deeper into a particular topic, let me know. Just put it on the comments below. And one of the things that I ask, and I've been asking every single video, is I want to share positivity with everybody. I want to share the message across to as many people as I possibly can. So all I ask is please just share the videos, share it, so we can continuously get that message out there, so everybody starts to vibrate in the same way. Because if everybody is feeling positive and they are feeling optimistic and they're feeling hopeful and they have faith that everything is going to be okay, which always is. I saw a post this morning, a gentleman, he's 100 years old, so he's probably been in World War I and II. And he was a captain in the army, and he walked, apparently, he did like 100 laps of his garden and raised 12 million for the NHS. This is a guy that survived world wars and is showing us that this virus can also be beaten. So listen to things like that. This is what I mean. Everything is possible. So stop sitting there in self-pity and poor me, and do something about it. Do something for yourself. Do something positive. And these kind of actions, this is the type of news that I love reading, and I spend time reading them because I want to talk about them. I'm not interested in all the negative news and stuff like that. It means nothing to me. What's important is making sure that we're all staying strong and we're all getting through this together. So have an amazing day, afternoon, evening, wherever you are in the world. And as always, be great, be fantastic, and be absolutely phenomenal today. And I'll speak to you guys tomorrow. Take care.